Hello everybody. Today we're going to make a 220 box out of this using this. Now our 220 box we're going to set for bobcats. That starts here next weekend, so we're going to make a box today. I'm cutting these boards about 3/4 of an inch, just a little bit less, just because I don't want to try to do 1/2 inch with the chainsaw mill. Okay guys, I got 3 boards cut here, and they are actually a little wider than I thought. However, it's kind of punky on these edges, but maybe we can make it out of the one and not have to nail a couple together. If not, I'm probably about to the widest point of the board right now. I got 1 or 2 more good cuts on there, so if I need to make another one I will, but I'm going to start with these 3 and we're going to go from there. I'm going to start marking them up, start making my cuts, and start putting this box together. So because I have maybe different ways of how I do these, what I did to kind of square this up is I did put a square on here, and then I measured from side to side, and then I did put a couple other boards on here, and then I measured the difference between here and here for the width that I want my board. So I've got my pencil marks on there because I know that those edges are square, and I'm going to go ahead and take the skill saw and I'm going to go ahead and cut this out, and then this will be the top portion of my box, and I can go ahead and do the same for the bottom, and then I can start making my sides. So that's kind of how I measured this out. You can do it numerous ways. You can make these out of plywood if you want. That's what most people do. However, I choose to do it this way. So I got my top, my bottom, and 1 side cut, so I got 1 more side to cut, and then I'm ready to start putting it together. Okay everybody, started this project yesterday. It's the next day now. Had some other things come up. I walked into the garage this morning and just the incredible smell of fresh pine just gets you. It smells amazing in here. Hopefully that doesn't deter anything from coming into these 220s into these traps. So I went ahead and I made my notch on the one. I'm going to make my notch on the other one here. I got it marked out just using my jigsaw, and I am not going to taper these. I'm just going to go just straight like this. I know a lot of people taper them. I think the main reason for that is for stacking them. I don't know, I've never built one of these, so I've never even trapped with one, so this will be the first time doing it. So I got this here. I'm going to cut this other piece out. I got my son in here with me right now because he's interested in this, so he's going to come run check some of these traps. He's going to help old dad make one of these boxes. Actually, I cut enough lumber to make 2 of these boxes. So we're probably going to do the second one hopefully today, and as luck would have it, I found another trap, so now I have 3 that I can set. So they're going to maybe have to make a 3rd one before next weekend. We're going to see how it goes, and stick with us. We'll get the other cut out here and we'll piece this together. You can see what it's like when it's assembled. we got that cut out. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm pre-drilling some of these holes because it's only 3/4 of an inch thick. So I'm just drilling it in there so I don't have too much splittage or breakage in my wood. So that's kind of the thought process behind this. I'll put these screws in and we'll put the top on and we'll show you the finished product. Well, here it is in the box. The box is a little bit tight on these edges. I do have the safeties on. Now I know that you want these pretty tight anyways because you don't want your trap to come out. You can kind of set them in there however you want to. So we got it pieced together. So this one should be good to use. The next one I might make like a 1/4 inch wider, I guess, just see if I have that I can cheat it over. What I'm also thinking about doing is putting some kind of a handle up here to carry this in, so then I can, with the screen in the bottom obviously, then I'll be able to just put the trap in here and everything and carry it to the site. So we're going to try this. We're going to make one more today, hopefully, and we're going to get out trapping and we're going to see, you know, what kind of luck we have. So this video is a little out of the normal because we normally just do chainsaw milling, but we made this with the chainsaw mill. I got about $1 into this right now, you know, just with the gas and a few screws. Incorporated that into this build. We're going to do some trapping, we're going to do some more snowmobiling, some more wood cutting, and some more milling. So stick with us. Please subscribe to the channel. Okay, so I started my second box, guys. As you can see, this is going to be my bottom. These are going to be my sides here. I didn't have wide enough boards anymore, so what I did, I just went and ripped another board. And then I'm cutting these to my length. I got these 3, and then I just have to cut 1 or 2 more for the top, which I should be able to get out of this board. And then I can just screw my second box together. Okay guys, well I'm just going to add one more extra clip here. I finished my second box. I debated even showing it because it's just a rag tag together thing, but again, it's not all in one piece. I had to piece it together, but I made the boards myself. So, you know, I have $3 or $4 for gas and screws maybe into these 2 boxes. So fit the traps in there. They fit nicely. So I mean, I'm ready. Like I said, it's not going to win a beauty contest with these, but they're practical, they're logical, and they'll work. So, there we go. There's my box. We're can't wait to start trapping next weekend. So stick with us if you guys want to watch some trapping videos. Like I said, we'll be up in the woods next week. So stay tuned.